this is fine. How much is that dog in the window? He's so sleepy. He's so tired. He wore himself out getting all sad when he first got here. Because I'm the only person here and, like, I'm not his favorite. What's the dog doing? He's sleeping. He's such a sad puppy. I tried to play with him. He wouldn't play with me. Those Super Spike, Nakapak, Atomic Thomas, Alex, Nothing, Jack, Pixel Winter Fox. Now, normally I would try not to have the stream at this early hour, but this is the only time he's gonna be here, and of course you guys all want to see my nephew, even if he's just sleeping. Oh, that one guy, Druid, Kazatar, Christian, Beef Taste, Papa John's. Jesus Christ, really? Capybara Delivery, Woody. He's a bit of a googer. I tried to take a picture of him and he looked like the googer. You know what the dog is doing. I mean, it should be obvious. He's sleeping. Look at him. Get a load of that dog. That dog. Get a load of it. Whose dog is this? Oh, you know. He's my nephew. I mean, this is like 90% of what Nintendogs is, just looking at a dog sleeping, so I don't know what you're complaining about. I don't think anybody's complaining. I'm sorry you're afraid of dogs, Atomic Thomas. Unfortunately, he is going to be the entire live stream. This is like, everybody's like, whose dog is that? He's my nephew, it should be obvious. Like, it's like, whose dog is it anyway? It's just an improv show involving dogs. He is very polite, except when somebody walks by the door. He barks, but he barks when somebody walks by the door in the apartment, but only if somebody's home. If nobody's in the apartment with him, if you just open the door, he'll just walk up quietly. It's all very performative. I think he's just trying to show off. He's a golden doodle. Sorry, I didn't mean to dox him, but you know. He's had a haircut, so he's not as fluffy, but he is still very soft. Everybody loves him. This is why I put him on the live stream so that everybody can see him. He's concerned for my safety. Yeah, just like the slightest sound outside the door, he's like, oh, what the fuck? If he wakes up suddenly and barks, I do not hold any responsibility for that. Hello, Viol. Yeah, he's not faking it. He's baking it. He's baked. I mean, look how sleepy he is. What's his name? His name is Oscar. Oscar. His name is very fun to say. If I meow, will he wake up? I don't know. I don't think he has much interaction with cats these days. I could try meowing. I don't know what he'll do. Meow. Nope, he's out like a light. Thank you, Kevin. Yes, he's a very good boy. He was just really sad earlier. No, I wouldn't feed edibles to a dog. Are you kidding me? It's a waste of weed. How's my day going? Oh, it's busy. I'm gonna make a community post later, but I don't think I'm gonna be live streaming tomorrow because it is, well, Monday is Thanksgiving, I think, technically, but we're having like a big dinner and stuff, and I'm gonna be busy. So I think the way I'm gonna do it is like I'll skip tomorrow's live stream and then live stream on Monday because it's technically a holiday, so I feel like I should get the day off from like role plays too. Just, it's one day off overall. It's a long weekend. I can get away with it. Too bad I didn't have an audio to sell to put out to make up the difference, but whatever. The dog of truth, who is a good dog? It's that one. It's him. Do you see him? Do you see him? I'm going to tap his head. I'm petting him. I'm petting him. As of Thanksgiving in October, yeah, man, I'm in Canada. Look, there's a lot of things that I don't like about the US, but I will admit that having Thanksgiving in November makes a lot more sense. Just, spacing out the holidays wise. Turn the carpet around so we can see Dogface. No, he's heavy. Listen, this could have been a lot worse. Originally, he was lying out in the living room. I set the blanket down to try to convince him to come in here, and he just looked at me. He was grousing. He misses his mom. And I'll admit, I'm not very entertaining. This is what I can't have my own dog. Like, theoretically I could. Like, there's no rules against it, but I can't keep a dog entertained. I'm not good with animals, but I'm doing my best. He's just tired, No, it is like, it's Canadian Thanksgiving. That's what it's called. It's literally the same as American Thanksgiving. We just don't have Black Friday. Wait. Is Thanksgiving on a Thursday in the US? Is that how that works? On a Thursday. That's so weird. Do you guys get the day off for that? Or does everybody just have their dinners on the Friday? Why would it be in the middle of the week? You usually get Thursday and Friday off. Okay. Unless you work at Walmart. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. Huh. I guess that is better. Except Black Friday. Wow, I didn't realize you guys were getting like a 5-day weekend. That's pretty sick. You work 2 Black Fridays at Walmart? Jesus Christ, Alex. I can't believe you're alive. I get the whole week off this year. Damn, I wish I had the whole week off. I've still got 3 commissions to do for next week. I have so much work to do. Oh, it's an entire work week, yeah, but you still have to do Monday and Tuesday, which are the worst days of the week. I hate Tuesdays. My thoughts on the Mario movie trailer. Chris Pratt, he's dragging that shit down. Like, what the fuck was that weird, like, interview / preamble that they had during the Nintendo Direct? What was up with that? What was, like, him in his weirdly censored house, clearly, like, reading his lines off of his hand. He's just there for the fucking paycheck. He has no connection to Mario at all. He doesn't give a single shit. Just Jack Black is putting, like, everything into that, and he's doing an incredible job. Meanwhile, Chris Pratt is just like, yeah, I'm Chris Pratt. I'm in the Mario movie. It's just his voice. Charles Martinet should be allowed to just, like, attack the executives who made that decision. Also, Chris Pratt just should be allowed to attack Chris Pratt, just in general. Yeah, I mean, people were saying he only has 2 lines in the trailer. Like, it was a very safe trailer. They were just like, we want to play this safe. We don't want people to think this is going to be shit immediately. So it's kind of mid. Like, you can't really tell, like, from the trailer whether or not it's going to be good or bad. That's smart of them. But he's got 2 lines. The second one, you can kind of hear a bit of, like, a Brooklyn sort of thing going on. But it's just not enough to know. It's not enough. But I still think he's not going to do as good as anybody else is. Or as good as Charles Martinet could have done. The penguins look good, yeah. What's the dog do? He's sleeping. You can see it. If it weren't for him breathing, you'd think that's just like a still image. The Sonic trailer. This is not nearly as disastrous as the Sonic trailer. Like, there should be like, oh, he's grousing. Like, on a list, it's like a spectrum. At one end of the spectrum is the Sonic movie trailer that was so bad they had to redo the whole movie. And on the other end, what's like a really great trailer? Pirates of the Caribbean 3, that had a great trailer. That trailer was so good that people were doing like friggin' AMVs of that trailer for like months after it came out. That was a really great trailer. I think the Mario movie trailer is somewhere towards the Pirates of the Caribbean 3 side of the scale. Why is there a dog? He's my nephew. How long has he been sleeping for? About 20 minutes. Star Wars sequel trilogy movies had good trailers. I guess. I didn't really watch those. I mean, do you really need to see the trailer to a Star Wars movie? Like, if you're gonna see it, you're gonna see it. Chris can't do an accent to save his life. Well, yeah, he's not a voice actor. You know what? It's fine if Hollywood actors can't voice act, because that's a different skill set. Jack Black can do that. Chris Pratt cannot. So maybe they should hire, like, actual fucking voice actors. It's an insult. Yeah. I don't like the way Mario sounds, and honestly, there's something off about his face. I just feel like Mario in the games is a little bit cuter. But maybe it's just like, he has to look right for the movie. I don't know, it's something about, like, the ratios of his face is off. I don't know. I can't wait to hear how Luigi sounds. I don't know much about the guy voicing him, but I feel like he could probably be okay. Wait to see how Seth Rogen does Donkey Kong. I don't trust Seth Rogen to do anything, especially in voice acting. I fucking heard him in that Lion King movie. He was shit. What? Just why? See the picture of Peach from the McDonald's leak? No, I didn't. How does she look? His cheeks are a little chubbier. Is that the problem? Is like his face is like more round? I don't know. Chris Pratt voiced Emmett in the Lego movie. Yeah, but he was just being Chris Pratt. He ain't got the chops to be Mario. I stand by that. No matter how good the movie is, it will always be slightly worse for Chris Pratt being in it. But he looks quite nice in that screenshot. Okay, well, I'll look it up. I'll look her up. Mario movie. Peach. Super Mario Brothers movie leak reveals Peach's design. Okay, cool. Where is the photo? Gotta scroll through this whole fucking article for this. Oh, what? Okay, so that fucking tweet got taken down because copyright reasons. Garbage. Thanks for nothing. I can't find it. This got leaked thanks to a McDonald's calendar. That's weird. McDonald's selling calendars? TCU versus Kansas is tied. Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. I'll be honest. I'm not as bothered about the voice of Princess Peach because, like, she's not, like, she doesn't really have an iconic sort of voice, does she? She just says, Mario. That's what she sounds like. It's the first result on Google Images. Okay, well, I'm looking for it. What the fuck? Oh, I see. There it is. It's kind of blurry. Like, how did... It's like when you see photos like this and they're always like, they're leaks, but they're blurry. Why are they always blurry? The same thing happened with the leaks of Maui for the Ensemble Stars Sanrio collab. How the fuck does it get blurry like that? Were they trying to take a photo too fast? Yeah, I don't know. She looks kind of weird too. Well, maybe it's just because, like, there's more life behind her eyes now. I can appreciate that. She looks more like a human being. It's not bad. It could be worse. How shameful for there to be leaks about a plumber-related movie. Is Mario still a plumber in this? I don't know. They could have changed up his backstory. I was hearing people say that it's gonna be like an origin story where Mario learns to jump because in the trailer he's kind of cautiously hopping across those mushrooms. Like, he doesn't know how to jump yet. He's gonna learn how to jump really good. Her eyes are still 3 times as big as her mouth. Yeah, so she's an animated character. Animated characters have big, exaggerated eyes so that their expressions come through easier. That doesn't matter. Have you ever watched an anime? Have you ever watched any cartoon? Right about Pokemon Splatfest. Oh shit. When's that coming out? When are they doing it? Wait, when's Pokemon coming out? I want to live stream that. The unfortunate bit is that probably nobody would be interested to see that for like more than an hour. Yeah, a dog? No. He's my nephew. Yeah, she is technically anime. Seen the last Pokemon movie? I didn't know they were still making those. To be interested in seeing Pokemon. Yeah. I at least like I just want to see the new world. Like, I think they're finally changing some shit up. And it's not just like wild areas, right? They're like, you can just do it in any order you want now, which is nice. November 11th. That's, man, they're really planning these so fucking far in advance. I don't even know if I'm going to be alive in November. But anyway, y'all know I'm going with the weed cat. I mean, the other one's like a duck or something, whatever, and the other one is just like a dinosaur with like a slice of cheese on its stomach, so I don't know. You've never beaten a Pokemon game? Dang. So you just start and never finish it? Yo. He's glitching. That was weird. It looked like he had a different frame rate. Anyway. Yeah, I've never completed the Pokédex, like, ever, in any game, even in the older ones. No patience for that. No time. Zelda's more your taste? Well, if you don't understand Pokemon, you don't understand gacha games, and good for you. But seriously. People don't understand this. My, like, freakish obsession with Sanrio collab Maui. You don't even get it. What's a gacha? You know, it's like mobile games where it's basically gambling. To try and get, but you don't get money, you get like an anime PNG. Or, well, in this case, it's 3D. He has an outfit that he wears in the music videos. Sounds sad. Oof. Maybe. But for me, it's like, it's kind of like playing with dolls, you know? Just dress them up in pretty outfits, put them in different music videos. I'm having a great time. Oh, that's right. Pokemon, what the hell is it called? I think I have that game. I downloaded it on a whim. Just, there's like new events. What's it called? I think I might have uninstalled it because I didn't use it. Yeah, I don't see it in here. I think it's gone forever. I think it was like Pokemon Masters or something. Pokemon Masters EX, thank you, yes. I uninstalled that game. I only like downloaded it when it first came out just to check it out. It's not very fun. It's not very fun at all. But, you know, it's nice that like some of my favorite, like, Pokemon dudes are in a game where they have voice acting. That's kind of nice. Shame they can't do that for the real games. How hard would it be to just add fucking voice acting to Pokemon? Is there not room for that on the cards? Sonic Frontiers look badass. I haven't seen it. I thought it was just him running around a field. Sonic, Breath of the Wild. We get Chris Pratt to voice all Pokemon. Jesus Christ. Improved a lot, but they just released a super greedy update. Oh, do tell. I do love people spilling the tea on greedy gacha devs. Well, not the devs. I'm sure the devs are just doing their job, but it's the execs. I mean, we recently had a bit of a scandal in Ensemble Stars because one of the packs that you bought didn't work. And then when people got refunded for it, their diamonds and, like, scout tickets ended up in the negatives. They fixed it, but wow. Chris Pratt's gonna be Garfield? You know what? That's fine. Who gives a shit? Like, fucking Garfield movies, whatever. Excited for the movie more than the new game. That's fair. I'm just kind of stoked. I mean, like, well, not really stoked. I've seen the new, like, trainer designs. There's that one guy with the blue hair. He's super cute. Big fan of that guy. No clue what his name is. Very first Sonic game since Unleashed to have Chaos Emeralds be part of the story. Oh my god, really? They just dropped that for like the past 10 years? Damn, capybara delivery, taking no prisoners. Biopic about Abraham Lincoln? No. What? No. You had 3 copies of AnySync pair to max out their talent trees. But now you need 5 of them for some of them. And they said that it will be for the older ones too. Oh, that's shady as fuck. Is that like their way of... That's like power creep, right? It's like... I don't know, that sounds scummy. It's fucked up. But yeah, fucking talent trees on cards and everything. I'm fine with that and ensemble stars because at least it's like simple. You just open up more spots and you get more points in certain things. In games like Pokemon Masters, that's like strategy and shit. No thank you. Too complicated. There's new Sonic Frontiers gameplay. Is it good? What toys do I have for the dog? I have that ring. I have that ring. And there's that thing. An alien. He didn't want to play with it, though. I can't pet him. He's over there. It's PvE only and pretty easy for the most part. It's the disrespect of prior investments. Yeah, that's fair. Well, leave it to Nintendo. Well, Game Freak. Either way. To you, it's good. Alright. If it hurts and it's really swollen, you should probably see a doctor. If the swelling doesn't go down, I don't know, man. It's licensed and made by Dina. They still got hired by Game Freak. Whatever. I mean, it's a gacha game, so naturally it's gonna be greedy. Look at him. Look at him go. He's stretching. He's grossing. Gundam Evo? I haven't played that, no. Arknights? Almost quit you saw the main menu? Really? I mean, from what I've seen of, like, the ads, like, the animations... Does it have an anime? I don't know. The artwork and animations look super pretty, but the gameplay is just, like, your typical mobile game, shitty, like, little chibi 2D animated sprites run around a battlefield and it looks bad. Like, it just... Nah. I mean, I'd be into Arknights just for, like, the character designs, but it looks like a shit game. The gameplay is literally balloons, like tower defense balloons. Are you serious? That's so funny. That's so funny. I can play that for free. They just have, like, the balloons pack on Steam. Or you could just get Flashpoint. Why is the dog sleeping on the opposite side? Listen. He's resting. No roasting the chibi art. I'm roasting. The same shit happens in Food Fantasy, which doesn't have any animated segments at all. It's just like really detailed, gorgeous card art, and then the actual gameplay, it's just shitty little chibis. That's what it looks like. At least in Ensemble Stars, not to give it too much credit, you get like the really pretty card art, and then you get to see the characters in 3D in music videos. And you get to shuffle them around as you want. You put them in little outfits, and it's fun. It's a rhythm game. They look great. Not to defend gacha games, though. It's all trash. I'm just there because of Maui. Also, maybe Mika. Actually, you know what? I'm there for Adonis, too. Big fan of anime boys with purple hair. Fake Grand Order. How does that fit into the lore? Oh yeah, that's right. I made a Tumblr post about that. I mentioned Salmonella in a stream, and then he came back from the dead. That was me. I did that. It was all me. ASMR about... Oh, look, he's awake. Oscar, you're awake. What's going on? He doesn't understand why I'm filming him. They added a dating sim element to Pokemon Master? Shit. I might have to re-download it. I don't know if I have peers in that game, though. If I do, I would download it just so I could go on a date with him. He's my favorite. But, like, adding a dating sim element, that does kind of seem like a desperate, like, cry for attention. It's just like, okay, people are starting to fall off of our, like, Pokemon gacha game. What can we do? You can romance the trainers now? I would just... Listen. If I re-downloaded the game, I would probably have to go through a bunch of menus that are like, hey, welcome back. You get, like, bonuses for coming back after being gone for a while. I don't know if Pokemon Masters does that. A lot of gacha games do. But... just... I would download the game for at least an hour. Unless it's like one of those things where you have to grind resources to go on dates, and if that's the case, then I will just look it up on YouTube. I'm sure it's out there. Do the romance scenes have new voice lines for peers? He has an accent, right? Because he's British. Remember a manga with Jesus and Buddha and one of the fake characters? Oh. I thought Jesus and Buddha had their own anime. It was called Saint Young Men. He should have a British accent. He's from Galar, right? That's the British place. Also, goodbye, Pixel Winter Fox. It's only 10 trainers. Only... Really? Really? Now that's an interesting take. So they're not just like, okay, we're gonna add this new feature to get everybody back in. They're like, we're gonna add them 1 month at a time. Why don't you keep playing? See if next month we add your fave. That's crafty. Also scummy. I used to attempt an Australian accent. I can do... Sniping's a good job, mate. That's about it. Listen. If you try to commission me to do an Australian accent roleplay, you're only going to be disappointed because I cannot do it. I can do maybe country, like maybe southern. That's it. Is there a crossover between Saint Young Men and Fate? Well, I wouldn't know. I'm not a Fate fan. I do a German accent? Clearly not. I would just be imitating, what's his name, Patrick Seitz from every Funimation dub, where he plays a German, which is like half of his roles. He was every other Nazi in Hellsing Ultimate. On Wattpad and AO3, Well, first of all, I would never go on Wattpad. Two, if it's fully voiced, that would be a bit of a treat, you know? I would like a voiced interaction with peers. It's a bit of a treat. It's a bit of a bonus. Trying to, what I don't even know what would be like a good German accent. Like, gotta go. You gotta work on a Saturday. I'm so sorry. Start spouting medic voice lines. I don't remember any of them. Do you want a second opinion? That's Transylvanian. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What's wrong with Wattpad? You know what's wrong with Wattpad. Actually, do you think the people writing Dream fanfics over there are in utter chaos these days? Because, like, remember, I read one of those, like, long-ass fanfics on stream. It was really funny. But, I wonder how that girl's doing. Because I don't know if she actually, like, described how Dream looked. But I don't think it was how he actually looked. He's got such a chin. How about a stereotypical Canadian accent? I don't know that either. About time we had some beautiful weather up here, eh? It's... had to work in the about. Fanfiction about real people is just no. It's fine. I mean, I'm sure Dream doesn't mind. That's part of what's increasing his popularity. Yeah. I'll be honest, I was kind of expecting Dream to be blonde. 'Cause, like, that seems to be the depiction that most people go with. Not that I'm overly familiar with it. I did kind of expect him to be blonde. He's got... It's just weird, like... He had his face at like a 3/4 angle the whole time. I didn't watch the whole video, but every photo I've seen of him, he's like not looking straight at the camera. It's like that Paris Hilton video. It's like an old-time rural Canadian. The stereotypical Canadian accent is a Newfie accent. I'm not anywhere near there. Think that Dream from Mask that is blonde. Okay, so like, what was that the music video he did with the normal pills? I don't know, I didn't see it. That's why I thought he was blonde, okay. So he was like role-playing as a blonde guy? For some reason that's even funnier. Like, I'm role-playing as someone with purple hair, but like we all know that's not true. Check that shit out. Legendary. I'm growing it out. JK, it's just always been that length. The normal pills arc was a good time to be on the internet. A good time to be on the internet was when the queen died. Oh, he's stretching. He's stretching. And he's back down. Newfoundland was its own country for the longest time. Wasn't it like Vikings or something? I don't know history. What's the dog doing? He's taking his time. I don't know when they're coming back for him. It's been like an hour. I was saying, ooh, big stretch. That's a requirement. Need a heart monitor for the dog to predict the slight movements. We're gonna take bets on it. Hold up a second. Having trouble reading chat right now. Trying to pop it out. There we go. You missed the stretch? Oh, I hope somebody clipped the stretch. Do we have live clipping like they do on Twitch? Oh well. Newfoundland was its own colony from like the late 1800s to like the 40s before it joined Canada. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what they were doing over there. I have a fave Genshin character. No. They never put the game on Switch, so I never played it. I didn't want to play it on my phone because that sounded like a battery-draining nightmare. If they had just put it on Switch, I would probably be a big Genshin head right now. But they didn't, so I'm not. I will say, though, I have seen, like, photos of a new character who's, like, he looks like an Egyptian pharaoh. But he's so fucking pale. All the Genshin Impact characters are very white. Hold on. The chat isn't working for me again. Come on. Genshin did their new Middle Eastern characters fucking dirty. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking. So they are Middle Eastern. Or like... They are Middle Eastern characters, and they're all... Are they all white? I know I'm opening up a big can of worms by asking about this, but God, this is so pale. They're working on a Switch version right now. I've heard that for the past, like, 2 years. I kept checking it. I'm like, I want to play this game, but I don't want to, like... I don't want to have to sit at my computer to play a gacha game, or, like, on my PlayStation. No, I just, like... I want that to be on Switch. I want to be able to take it with me. They can't do it for me. New areas inspired by the Middle East, but all the new characters are whiter than snow and skinnier than twigs. Well, the skinnier than twigs things, like, yeah. It's so funny, like, seeing screenshots from Twitter on Tumblr where they're just like, wow, that guy is ripped, and it's just a photo of a guy from Genshin, and he's, like, the skinniest motherfucker. So you have to spend cash. Are there, like, no free pulls at all? That sucks. I do get a little bit sus about gacha games that have no free pulls. Like... Obey Me has, like, one free pull for the big banners, like, for the permanent banners, like, every 2 days. And the cheap one is, like, one a day. Like, still. Ensemble Stars only does free pulls on special occasions, which is a little bit sus, but at the same time, the game already comes with all of the characters unlocked. You have to get all of their costumes yourself, and you don't have to pull for those. There's free pulls? Okay. You don't have to spend cash. Okay. No, but it is very pay to win, you would say. Hello, Spidey. Good first stream to start on. Oh my god, Robin, they're all white. They're all white. Okay, goodbye, Michael. You going to church on a Saturday? Weird. Anyway. You know what? Since you're all my captive audience and you're not going to leave because you're looking at this dog right now, I'm going to talk about Ensemble Stars and the bit of a shuffle that there's been. There's also been issues in Project Sekai, which I don't play because I don't like the gameplay, but there was an event that didn't make it to the English version, and obviously there were payment processing issues in the English version of Ensemble Stars. So there was a meme that was posted to the Ensemble Stars subreddit that was like, Project Sekai players, Ensemble Stars players, screw this, I'm going to the Japanese version. And then in the comments, there were people that were like, nah. Because apparently the Japanese version of Ensemble Stars, like, super doesn't respect your time at all. And, see, I already kind of knew this. In the English version of Ensemble Stars, what do you mean? He's moving. He just moved. He just frame rate lagged. Don't worry about it. In the English version of Ensemble Stars, as soon as you get a full combo of a song, just like you complete it without missing any notes, you unlock auto live. So you can just like click it and then it plays it for you. So you can just like grind in the background. The Japanese version doesn't have that at all. You have to play every song every time. So basically during events, you're just stuck playing songs over and over again, just murdering your fingertips, which is bad enough. And I knew that because I downloaded a guide for the events, and there was a section in the Google Doc guide that said how to manage burnout. Like literal burnout from playing a rhythm game. Oh, he's up. And he's down. And they were just like, yeah, just try to stick to like a few songs that you're good at to mitigate burnout. And I was like, this is like a second job. It was awful. And the Japanese version, it doesn't have auto working, so there's a work mini game that you can just set to auto and it'll play automatically. Oh, look at him go! Look at him go! He's so cute, look at him! Yeah, so in the English version of the game, you just click auto work and it just plays automatically. In the Japanese version, you have to tap and tap to just make it go. So basically, auto tappers are a Japanese Ensemble Stars player's best friend. But then there's other stuff that's missing that, you know, it's really hard to get diamonds, which are the currency, in the Japanese version of Ensemble Stars. They don't have, like, the extra bonus lives that you can do for diamonds every day, which is kind of integral. But another thing I found out that they don't have, which literally shocked me to my core, they don't have dailies. The Japanese version of Ensemble Star doesn't have dailies. And, you know, like, dailies are just tasks that you do every day to get 50 diamonds. It's not much, but it's something. In the Japanese version, they don't have dailies. It's next to impossible to get diamonds because you have to get specific achievements instead of just playing the game regularly. I was shocked. Like, what a waste of time. I would consider downloading the Japanese version of the game just to play songs and watch MVs that I don't have yet, but I'm willing to wait. I don't want to get spoiled just... That's the thing, right? I don't want to get spoiled for the upcoming songs and Ensemble Stars. Will I do a live stream playing it? I can't. All the songs are like super copyrighted. I feel like I could play the music videos. Well, the issue is that I can't really play it on my PC like Android emulator because it's a rhythm game and you need a touchscreen for it. But I think I could get away with showing the MVs because you can mix the characters around and, like, show, like, you can put the characters into, like, places in the MVs and they'll play the roles, so I guess that would be harder to copyright claim, but I don't know. It might be against TOS. I don't want to lose my account. Haven't seen Warhammer 40k? Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it. Beta woman complains about game. Sigma dog just sleep. He's a Sigma. Look at him. I'm gonna pet him. Good dog. I'm a master of illusions. Look at him, he's so cute. You can set up keyboard macros? Okay, well that could be a good excuse to grind. Do you think that would make it easier to get perfect combos or no? That might go against TOS. I have no idea. I have many rare cards that I don't want to lose. You might think, is any card in a gacha game really rare? Yes. That Link Click collab is never coming back. Sleep Maxon, yeah. He's sad. He misses his mom. The only difficult bit... You put old non-copyrighted songs in it? What, like I'd mod the game? Or just play them over, I guess. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the only issue with the English version of Ensemble Stars is that it's translated from Chinese. Like, it's a translation of the Chinese version of the game rather than the Japanese version of the game, which, considering all the features in the Chinese version, I'm pretty glad for that. But it gets really confusing because the story is translated from Japanese to Chinese to English. A lot of stuff gets lost. Not to mention, the people translating it clearly aren't native English speakers, so there's a bunch of spelling errors and weird formatting issues, and a lot of it's just word salad that completely confuses me and exhausts me to read, but whatever. I'm not there for the story, I'm there for Maui. Valkyrie Crusade? Never heard of that. Actually, speaking of, one of the units in Ensemble Stars is called Valkyrie. They're the ones that they dress like... They're kind of like Victorian inspired. One of them wears a top hat. They're so fun. Last Lament is a great song. Play ragtime music. It's just the maple leaf rag constantly. All he wants is to be adored. He could use a top hat. Right now he's wearing a very fetching bandana, though. He's so cute. He doesn't wear a collar. They don't have a collar for him anymore because, like, it hurts him when he goes on walks, so they just put a little harness on him. And he just wears a bandana the rest of the time. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. I don't know the cadence for that. Why does Yoda have to be green? Does he have to be green? Are there other colored Yodas in the Star Wars series? That could really mix things up a little bit. Just to have Yodas in different colors. You could work it out. Uh-oh. I hear noises. He might be about to freak out. He might be about to go sicko mode. Uh-oh. He's about to morb. It's okay. Blue Yoda but would be weird, but green is totally fine. A black Yoda. There's probably some of that in like some obscure comic. Shivansh, there's no way that they have the N-word in Star Wars. Oh, look at him, he's grousing. You grousing, Oscar? He's grousing. What do you mean I did not just say that? It's in a galaxy far, far away. If they have slurs, they're gonna be completely different than our slurs. What? Am I wrong? Just because a lot of Star Wars fans happen to be racist doesn't mean they have slurs in that universe. Oh, you meant Morbin. Okay, yeah, that was more offensive. Nerf herder, right. That's the offensive one. If Samuel L. Jackson is in the Star Wars, I guess. I don't know. Isn't he dead canonically? They have falcons. Wait, they have falcons? Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're space falcons. Who cares? They can share some words. Some words are different. They don't have the F word in Star Wars. I know they don't. They didn't do that. Is the Star Wars universe racist? Well, I don't know if, like, what would you call it? Like, racist or speciest or whatever, but they definitely have, like, a bot rights issue. Because, you know, droids are slaves, even though they're kind of sentient, at least some of them are. I don't know, man. I would not like to see Star Wars try to handle, like, a droid uprising situation, because I feel like they would handle it with all the grace and tact of Detroit Become Human. They do a terrible job. Yeah, and they have listen, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but there's something I don't get about the universe. How do they have slaves when there are robots that can do anything? How does that work? War on Geonosis is sort of like Star Wars equivalent of Vietnam. What the fuck? Okay. Listen, I know that, like, the Empire is like space Nazis, but let's let the allegory stop there. Because they clearly don't know how to handle it. They briefly covered that in the Solo. Oh, right, they did. But then it was never brought up ever again. And wasn't it kind of played for a joke that the one robot was like, robot rights? Which is weird. I forgot Solo existed until literally just now. So did everybody. It was that didn't need to be a Star Wars movie. That could have just been literally any guy in space. Chewbacca was there, sure, but it could have been just, like, any guy with, like, a hairy guy in space. Who cares? Darth Maul, he was in it, right? Who cares? Original trilogy was like an allegory for imperialism. That's fair. I mean, there's all that business, but then there's the sequels, which I don't know what they're supposed to be an allegory for. Probably nothing, because it's Disney. They were just like, yeah, these new generic bad guys. They're the Empire now. They're just evil. They don't really seem to have any goals or anything. The sequels don't make a lot of sense. They really don't. And I don't know, it's just, this is a topic that's just, like, fun to talk about in circles, because I don't really have a stake in it. I remember when the second sequel movie came out, and, like, there was, like, a big hubbub about it. I thought it wasn't very good. Like, I didn't think it was the end of the Star Wars universe as we know it, like some people did, but I didn't think it was very good. That whole, like, casino segment really felt like a waste of time. The sequels are an allegory for how Disney ruins everything to make a buck. Yeah, seriously, I don't understand how... Like, how do you take Star Wars? Star Wars is like a $1 billion franchise. How do you take that and, like, mess it up so bad? Why didn't they just have, like, one guy directing all 3 of the movies? Why did they switch it up? It just made it so confusing. Yeah, they had no plan for the sequels for this $1 billion franchise. Absolute madness. Hello, Max. My nephew's opinion on Star Wars, I don't think he's seen it. I'm trying to think. We were watching the Star Wars movies at Christmas one time. No, he wasn't there for that. We were in the West. Last Jedi did need to happen. The Admiral literally just told people what her plan was, or if she had won, everything would have been fine. Yeah. I don't really remember the second movie all that well. Oh, no, is that the one where, like, Leia was Superman flying in space? I thought, like, she died, like, just after that movie came out, right? Or did she die before it? No, I think it was after. Like, granted, I wouldn't have known what to do, but I think it would have been just, like, more sensible for the story to just be like, yeah, she died in that explosion. Yeah, oh my god, the fucking VFX employees are getting so screwed over. Oh, he's grousing. Look at him grouse. Yeah. Like, the unfortunate thing is, of course, there was no way they could have known that... Yeah, there was no way they could have known she was going to die in real life, obviously. But the problem is that it makes the series so much worse. Like, they had a perfect opportunity to just, like, kill Leia off, and that would, like, give Rey, I assume, the motivation to go and fuck up the bad guys or whatever. But instead, she lives, and then she has to die. And a really bad scene in the third movie was just, like, her hand falls. I don't know. It was bad. It was pretty bad. Yeah, that was the worst timing. I went to go see the second movie in theaters, and after I got out, I got, like, the news alert that she died. I was like, oh shit. Because at the time, I think she was just, like, in the hospital or something. I don't remember, but literally, I saw the movie. I was like, okay, wonder how Carrie Fisher's doing. And then she died. Sure do love to hate on Disney. That's fair. What's a grouse? Oh, you know, when he's going like, harumph. That's kind of a grouse. Unless it means something else. Grouse. I'm looking it up. Oh, that's a type of bird. Okay, well then I don't know where I picked up the word grouse from. I guess I'm just saying it. Should I say he's grumping? That kind of sounds like I'm ripping somebody off. Is grousing. Grousing. What about grousing? Okay. No, I got this. Dictionary. Grouse. Verb. Complain pettily. Grumble. In a sentence, she heard him grousing to his assistants. So he's grumbling. He's grumbling and grousing. Look at him. Look at him grousing about. Just like moving his lips around. He's probably dreaming about birds. Perhaps he is dreaming about a grouse. Oh my god. That guy from Detroit Become Human is playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2 on Twitch. I don't really watch his streams, but I followed him because it was just like Scorpy was playing Detroit Become Human, and then someone in the chat was like, hey, this guy has a Twitch channel. I'm just like, that's funny. I should follow that guy. Ice Age Baby or Lord Farquaad? Why are we pitting two bad bitches against each other? Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, Connor, the android sent by Cyberlife. Blackbird with red breasts. It was called a red-breasted blackbird. Yeah, you know, the people who name animals are never quite creative, you know. What was it, like the mountain chicken is actually a frog? With Jason Mewes? Who's that? And why does he only play Fortnite? Was he also an android? Yeah, the animal name people. Listen, this is... Like, it's fucked up because if I found a brand new animal and that means that I got the right to name it, I would name it something fucking amazing. Like, I found a new species of ant and I'd just be like, okay, this species of ant is called the coolest ant ever. That's its name. The super cool ant that fucks. That's what it's called. Oh, the Jay and Silent Bob guy. Okay, I feel you. Damn, I'm sorry your dad's dog got killed. That sucks. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have the space for a dog. He's just my nephew. He's just visiting. Discover a new tidal species and name it Bulbasaur. Isn't there an animal named after, like, Pikachu? Auntie McAntface. What do you mean that's a bad name? You gonna judge the cool ant that fucks? There's a gene named after Pikachu. Okay, fair enough. What would you do if you later found a cooler ant? It would be... I would name him the Goku ant. Because Goku fucks, but he's also super tough. The cooler ant that fucks even harder. Exactly, Rocket Shark. You get it. You get it. Oh, look, he's moving. He's moving. Look at him go. We'll pet him. I'm petting the dog. There's a protein, Pikachurin. Okay. They did that joke in the new Dragon Ball movie. What? About him fucking? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, that was the biggest stretch. He's so cool. Super Saiyans. Oh my god. Hello, Exterminator. I have an infestation of the cool ant that fucks. Yeah, sorry, I can't help you with that. Deal with it. Yeah. If you want the Exterminator to come in, you have to lie and tell them that it's an infestation of the uncool ants that are all virgins. Dragon Ball is still running. I don't even know what level of Saiyan they're on. Doesn't their hair turn fucking blue or pink now? Do you think the guy who writes it is tired of this shit? Do you think, like, is it just like a Garfield thing where he puts his name on it but it's other people drawing it? Like, what is going on? He was tired, but then Dragon Ball Evolution was so bad he came back. That's fucking hilarious. He's like, alright, listen. I know I've been doing this forever. The power creep is insane. Nothing makes sense anymore. But you guys are fucking this up massively. Handed off to another author, but still has a hand in it pretty heavily. Kishimoto with Boruto? Oh, yeah. Man. I remember that being there for the last chapter of Naruto. I wasn't even really in the fandom, but... I'd been reading it for, I don't know, the last 50 chapters. I just kind of jumped in. I don't know, by the end Naruto could fucking fly. It was weird. And then Boruto showed up and everybody was like, oh, why did you do that? I was more concerned about Guy being able to survive, because he unlocked, like, the final gate that, like, makes him die, right? And then he went to fight a guy. I don't really remember the details. And then I think Naruto saved him, and part of his foot, like, turned to dust. And I was just like... Then you don't see him for the rest of whatever happened. I was like, did he fucking die? He didn't, though. He's just in a wheelchair now. Apparently, from the GIFs I've seen on Tumblr, he and Kakashi are just, like, on a honeymoon together. And good for them. That's the only thing that matters. Naruto and One Piece started before you were born, probably still running by the time you die. Nobody knows when One Piece will end. So, I mean, the guy writing One Piece, he's definitely got, like... He's got at least a few people that he's like, okay, when I die, this person takes over. If they die, this other person takes over. Corn Gohan, yep. Classic. I don't even know where that came from. Ultra Instinct for Goku, Ultra Ego for Vegeta, and Beast Gohan. Bro, what even? Yeah, dude, you don't have to get into One Piece. Everybody's just like, oh, it gets really good like 100 chapters in. Like, bro, come on. I'll stick to None Piece. You should watch that. It's kind of gross. Wants to end it in a couple of years. Like, that's his retirement plan, right? This guy could just end One Piece immediately and still be making bank off of, like, merch and shit. It's the most popular manga in the world. Literally. I don't understand why, though. I don't like the art style. I might get shit for saying that, but I don't find the art style, like, appealing at all. Need a study guide to figure out which episodes you can skip because they're filler. Yeah, the same with Naruto. Wasn't like the last 100 episodes of Naruto before they started Shippuden all filler? Which I guess I don't mind, because, you know, it's like casual adventures and shit, but 100 episodes of filler. Were they just trying to make up time, like, for the time skip? Oh, he's moving. Look at him go. Oh my god. Look at him. It's so cute. Oscar. I love you. You're so cute. Look at him. But didn't... Like, the guy from Berserk, he had already chosen somebody to take over for him in the event of his death. I think it will continue. New chapter comes out next week. Well, we'll see. I think there's a chance. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I've heard that, like, I haven't watched FMA, but I've heard that the original ending is, like, from, like, the remake is, yeah. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. I don't know, man. I mean, if you want an anime that doesn't follow the manga, the fucking first season of Black Butler, just, they ran out of manga material, I think, like, maybe 12 episodes in, and then they just started going off of some shit with angels, and then the apocalypse happened. They somehow correctly predicted that, the Undertaker was a Grim Reaper. I don't, like, but he was a good guy in the anime. I don't know. Just... And then they tried to kill CL off at the end of the season, and then they got approved for a second season, so they had to bring him back to life. And then, because they didn't have any manga material whatsoever, they just decided to create a new little boy with a demon butler, and he also had other demons working for him, and it sucked so bad I couldn't even finish it. Look at him, he's so cute! His name is Oscar. Oscar. I'm petting him. I hope my sister doesn't get mad at me for this, because, like, I'm not ignoring him, but he's sleeping. I hope she doesn't think that I'm just, like, I'm not taking good care of him because he's sleeping, you know? I mean, dogs can sleep. They can sleep. I tried playing with him, but he didn't want to play. How old is he? I feel like he's like 5. Black Butler was your first manga. Yeah. I mean, once you get into the later chapters of the manga, like, the artwork is ridiculously beautiful, but those first few chapters were rough. Not to mention, this is, like, if you know anything about, like, history at all, it's gonna drive you fucking nuts. I mean, the story takes place in the late 1800s, and one of the characters references fucking Superman. In the anime, one of the bad guys has a car phone. Just... you just gotta turn your brain off for it. Just look at Sebastian. He's very attractive. It's so ridiculous. He looks like he meditated for 100 years in some cave. He's very wise. TCU defeated Kansas. Tennessee smashed LSU. Mississippi State defeated Arkansas. Michigan is beating up Indiana. I'm just imagining this like it's Country Humans or Hitalia. Look at him, he's so cute. He's just a little ball, he's so cute. CFB balls. I don't know what that means. Is it like Poland ball? Ignore the historical inconsistencies, just look at the pretty people. Yeah, I mean, like, one of the characters in Black Butler is, like, I could be misremembering, but he's just like an Indian prince with purple hair, and he's also got, like, a butler who's not a demon, but he has magic powers. And he's super pretty, too. Like, Yana Taboso is an incredible artist, and all of her character designs are super pretty, which is exactly why they hired her to design for Disney Twisted Wonderland, which I haven't played, but all the characters look absolutely gorgeous. She knows how to make people look pretty. There was that whole circus arc that they did in the manga. I think it got adapted in an animation, but I didn't see it. And, of course, all of the characters in the circus arc all look absolutely gorgeous, and they're all wearing, like, cool circus outfits, so I really like the Black Butler manga. I haven't read it in years, but it's very pretty. So pretty. I mean, I've just been kind of having like the it's just, like Victorian circus aesthetics. It's been all in my mind lately because that's what the costumes, the Halloween costumes for the side characters in Obey Me are wearing. Just very frilly outfits, a little bit of makeup. Just I'm really having a great month. Yes, exactly. The circus art character designs. Just, I love me a good a good old anime clown. Just he's wearing like a ruff. He's got like a puffy outfit that's very colorful. There's just like one sparkle for makeup instead of like a full face of clown makeup. Definitely wearing a top hat. I'm just so in love with that aesthetic. And coincidentally, there's going to be another event scout in Ensemble Stars this month with Maui, where he just so happens to have an outfit that is exactly that. And I'm getting that fucking card. Anime clown counts as its own gender. Yes. It is so very, very gender. Listen, I'm kind of losing my mind lately. I know, I'm talking about Ensemble Stars too much. Nobody cares. But Mayui's outfit from the Sanrio collab is just so fucking fetch that I kind of want to learn how to, actually sew garments so I can cosplay it. I know it would absolutely not look good on me, but it's just such a great outfit. Even with the stupid hat. I feel like they should have gone for a full top hat, but it's just a tiny one, but whatever. It's just such a great outfit. I love it. With the sheer fabric and just it's got bows and shit. I'm enamored. Remember Clussy? I do. I'll be quite honest. It's 2016 or 2017, that movie, whenever it was. Oh, look, he moved. Look at him go. Easier said, I know. I'd buy a pre-made one, but I know nobody's gonna be doing the Sanrio collab outfit, because that's copyrighted as shit. Anyway, yeah, the dude who played it, he can get it. Even in the clown makeup. I'm done pretending I'm not a freak. Just trying to find a comfortable sleeping position. The funny thing is that there is an air mattress in the other room, but he shouldn't sleep on that because it'll deflate it. We're saving that for later. Cosplay James Bond a lot. That is the easiest cosplay ever. You just need a smartwatch and a fake gun. Bill Skarsgård or Tim Curry? Well, I was talking about Bill Skarsgård, but I guess Tim Curry can get it. I mean, 80s Tim Curry? Sure. Yeah, Lloyd Forger, well, his suit is more he's more of I don't really know what time period that show takes place in. It's kind of a 60s sort of suit, so you'd have to go vintage, but it could work. You gotta get a hat, though. Think about bleaching your hair again. Ooh, actually white? Oh, right, the facial hair. That's that's roots, right? Yeah, when your hair grows in, but on your face. Man, I wouldn't know what to do about that. I don't know, I feel like having your hair be bleached in a black beard, it could be quite a statement. The only reason I would ever bleach my hair is to dye it like a bright color, because right now it can only be like muted tones. Roger Moore Bond-esque. Yeah, I see that. Love the moment in Casino Royale when Bond gets his own Bond girl coming out of the water moment. Yeah, I mean, finally, James Bond could be attractive. That's mean, but, like, seriously. Just in some of the older James Bond movies, you're just like, man, this guy is getting with this girl? I don't buy it. With Daniel Craig, I absolutely believe he could pull that off. He's an attractive man. All I do is shitty mustache and a shitty chin beard. Ah. Oh, he's grossing. That's sad. I mean, I've kind of always wanted to be able to grow a beard, but at the same time, I'm glad that, like, that doesn't come naturally to me, because shaving sounds like a huge pain in the ass. Maybe I could just wear, like, a fake beard for a day just to try it out. White hair is awesome on most people. Yeah. I knew a guy, I think in college or high school, who had just like one tuft of white hair on his head. He was just like, yeah, it's only in that one spot. And I was like, cool. He's an anime protagonist. Daniel Craig is the hottest Bond by far. Exactly. It's overrated, yeah. I mean, from all the things I've heard about guys having trouble growing it in and just it being patchy and, like, annoying, it sounds itchy, I guess. I don't know. Blue hair is underrated. I'm a big fan of blue hair. I've dyed my hair blue, at least partially. It doesn't show up as well, and it fades into green, but, you know. I'm, like, nearly there. Like, I'm almost at the point of just, like, fucking buying just a very brightly colored wig to just wear. You know? Some people go to all the effort of getting their hair professionally, like, bleached and colored and whatnot. That's expensive. What's wrong with just wearing a wig? I just want to buy I want to buy a Maui wig. His hair is so great. He's got, like, one braid on the side. It's kind of messy. I kind of just want to be Maui. I want shark teeth. Mustache takes like a month to grow. Oh, man. But by then, Movember's already over. Second time basically scrubbed your hair with bleach and like the result of the second one more. Yeah, there is something to be said for, like, sort of like a casual, like, you did it yourself kind of look. Chest length, wavy green hair. Damn, that is pretty anime. Most guys just grow it, shave it, and grow it again. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I can't grow a beard naturally. Bought a $7 thing of hair bleach. It sucks. Oh, it's not working out. I tried to dye my hair blonde once. It just didn't work. Oh, growing a beard sucks. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know. Most of the guys I've hung around with didn't have any sort of facial hair. Green is the hair for anime psychos. Man. So mean to the psychos. I respect the psychos. I mean, it's either green hair or white hair. Like, sort of like a... Like a mischievous dude with white hair, he's up to some shit. He's gonna be evil. Shaving legs is a pain, shaving your face is a pain. Yeah. That sucks. I mean, shaving anything is a pain. Unless I'm like going on vacation and I know I'm gonna be swimming, I just don't shave my legs, like, ever. Even for the summer, I'm just like, yeah, fuck this. It grows there naturally. I'm an adult. Get over it. White hair is for anime boys that will ruin your life in more ways than one. You pitch an idea, for sure. You can pitch it like a baseball. Just give it a toss. I'm definitely petting this dog. Vampire breaks into listener's house because they just want blood, but listener gets way too excited about becoming a vampire and weirds the speaker out. I'm making a note. Bro, yeah. Where's my notes? Okay. Okay. Good call. I don't know if you want to write that or you want me to write that, but either way, it's a pretty good concept. Oh, listener is like extremely prepared for a vampire to break in and puts a collar around the speaker. Oh. Like a garlic collar? They're just like, they surround them with garlic bread. It's like, what is this? Think about trying to write it. Well, either way, we could both do, like, concepts aren't copyrighted. Both of us could do a take on it. I'm not sure. I don't really care. You write it if you want. I'm, like... I haven't even been writing any scripts lately. I've been getting so many commissions. I've got 3 that I have to do for next week. I'm so swamped. I'm more tired than that dog. Suffering from success, yes. Making that double bank from commissions plus ads. Yes, you understand me. Yeah. Speaking of commissions, I know you feel like I might be ignoring you on that one commission. Well, not really commission, you just sent me the full script for it, but like, it's very lengthy. It's still gonna take me a while to get to it. The dog is looking pretty tired. He's dog tired. Dog tired. You get it? He's dog tired. Little baby man. Little baby man. like that video with the cat in the pot. Yeah, he's so tired. He wrote so many scripts this week. Shit gets busy, exactly. Speaking of, I forgot, I have to record. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be doing a live stream because I'm gonna be way too busy with like Thanksgiving. On Monday, I'm gonna do a live stream. Just anything, the post Thanksgiving live stream. But I'm also gonna be recording a shitload of stuff. And also, I've been requested to do a collaboration. I'm gonna play the Mad Hatter. I don't know whose channel was that for. I don't remember, but they've asked me to record lines, and I have to do that. I don't know. Just anytime somebody asks me to do like a collaboration, I'm just like, yeah, I don't really have a reason to refuse. And doing too many not safe for work scripts recently. You can do whatever you want. Dog tired. Really happy with how they've been turning out. Good. I'm glad. That's a real skill. They're difficult to write. Yeah, I think I'd be a great Mad Hatter. Apparently, so did the person who asked me to collaborate. They were just like, yeah, I think you'd do really good as the Mad Hatter. And I'm like, you're right. Our cat has appeared to say hello. Oscar, there's cats. Oscar the cat wants to say hello. Oscar's too cool to care about cats. Oh, this fanfic chapter? What fanfic are you working on? Is it for Fate? Yeah, if anybody wants like a script from Max, you should commission him. It does good work. Jasmine doesn't get bothered by dogs. Well, he is just sleeping. I write my own Power Ranger seasons because I never grew up and have no life. I mean, that's unique at least. I mean, like, Power Rangers, I don't know if that's still on TV or anything. There are, like, different seasons and whatnot. But, like, those are, like Sentai shows. Those are still big. Hasn't been good since RPM. Don't know what that means, but okay. They keep putting them out. Are they using, like, original footage for the fight scenes, or are they still just, like, using Japanese footage that's dubbed over? Oh, he's grousing. Have put your budgie to sleep. Okay, Nicole. Tell him I said goodnight. That is epic dog action. I don't know. I was kind of hoping that he would, like, come up and I could pet him and he'd be, like, around this area. But instead he just fell on the floor and he was tired and he was sad because everybody left. Like, my dad and my uncle came to drop him off and he just barked and cried for, like, 5 minutes after they left. I tried to play with him, but he was just too sad. I mean, like, I pet him a lot. He likes petting, but now he's just sleeping until he can be free. So dramatic. Yes, he is a bit of a drama queen. I could play him, he likes music, I could play him some generic copyright-free music. Let sleeping dogs lie. That is true. We gotta do that. That's a fact. He's just lying there. If I commission Max, will you still be the one to read the script? I think that's two separate things. Like, if you commission Max to write a script, you can commission me to read the script. I don't know how much that'll cost you, though. Updates will appear in your notifications tab. Yeah. It's just like, their web design is way oversimplified. Merry H Christmas? Or Happy H Christmas? It's not Christmas, so I can't play him that song. I don't want him to get confused. I feel like you were setting me up with that Happy H Christmas, like it's gonna be something inappropriate or something. I have some Halloween music. All the Halloween music I have is copyrighted, I think. Let's see what we have in here. I don't have a Halloween playlist. I thought I did. It's a cute little jingle. Well, I guess. 2.5 cents per word. I feel like if you're splitting it up like that, it's just too complicated. I'm gonna look up Happy H Christmas. I have to leave the Ghost Files episode I was watching. If you want a 1,000 word script, then it's $25. I guess that's a pretty good rate. Maybe. It depends on how long it takes you to write it. I mean, ghostwriting is a notoriously thankless business. Anyway. Happy H Christmas. I don't know, is it this 54-second long song? Is it Maniacs of Noise? Okay. What the fuck? That's the It Is a Mystery song. The one with the ghost. I actually really associate this song with Halloween, thanks. This isn't Happy H Christmas. This is It Is a Mystery. From that classic Tumblr post. I saw it cross my dash a few days ago. I was so surprised. He doesn't seem to be taking it well. I know he's got better hearing than me. Oh, he breathed. That's a classic. Play the Monster Mash. Are you sure it's public domain? I could play Trick and Treat. What's a Vocaloid song? What's the name of the song again? It's Happy H Christmas. Well, it doesn't look like this got copyright claimed. Maybe because it's the live version. Look at their fucking cat outfits. That's classic Vocaloid concert. I can only find it subbed in Spanish, though. This is back when Vocaloid concerts looked half decent, because the models weren't trying to be as anime as possible. Oh shit. I've got company. I'll be back. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to put the ad. I was trying to click the webcam off and it came up, which is awkward, but whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, my nephew has gone. He'll be back later. Show it again. No, I can't. If my sister finds out that I'm using my nephew to advertise my audios, that would be a problem. I was kind of worried, you know, like the last time I live streamed with him, I was like kind of nervous about asking for permission because, you know, I don't want her to think that I'm just using him as like a tool to get views. I'm just showing him because I want you guys to see him. No more Nintendogs then. No, he's going outside. He's going outside for a bit. But hey, look, you can tell we're related. We both sleep the same way. But anyway, I can keep playing the classics. This video is legit so great. I haven't really watched a lot of modern Vocaloid concerts. I just feel like they're not as, like... I wouldn't say not as good, but they're just different, you know? Like... You just tell, like, this is a new thing, they're putting their all into it. Now it's just like, it's just another Miku concert. They're used to it now. I swear to God, if I'm getting copyright claim for this, like, shitty concert audio. Vocaloid hasn't been the same since Miku sold out. Oh yeah, she totally forgot about her fans. I do appreciate these videos though. They're like, they do the lyrics in Romaji so you can sing along, and then they do English, and then they do another language, which is usually, it's either Spanish or what's the Indonesian. A lot of Indonesian translations of anime songs. Anyway. I think now would be a good time to wrap it up. We've all had a very fun time looking at my nephew sleeping for 2 hours. It's unfortunate that he was so sad. You know. Also, I really hope that nobody's headphones got, like, blown out listening to him bark. I really thought he was farther away from the mic, that it wouldn't be a problem, but I did see a lot of red in the audio readout, so that could have been a problem. Whenever he barks on a video, it's always a friggin' jump scare. He's so loud. Yeah, I'll pet him when he comes back. He'll be back later. That's not gonna be a problem. So yeah, I'm gonna make a community post for it, but no live stream tomorrow, and then we'll do a live stream on Monday at whatever time, probably in the late afternoon or the evening, and then on Tuesday we'll be back with audios, which I will be making. So, yeah. Hope you all have a good weekend and a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate it, and goodbye. Farewell. I'm just waving. Goodbye.